Good afternoon. I am over here. I've just checked out this observatory again, since I could. And you can see the date. It's April the 20th. It's 4 something in the morning. And I know that there's a road that comes down like through this area. But I'm still trying to figure out how this looks like a zero being projected in the sky. And if you think about it, like if that would be a ring and a ring and a ring, and then this part on the inside, but if this was truly flat and going in its own direction, then why does this look the way that it looks? It just doesn't add up, you all. It's not adding up. If you're just tuning in, it's not adding up to me. It's not. And it looks like they got better quality on their cameras because they supposed to have done an upgrade. Hello, Applebucks, honey. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. We got a lot of good comments that came down from the last video that we did on this. If you were someone who commented, there were a lot of different like theories that came through. But it's not every day that this is seen. And I'm wondering when did we find the last image of this? Because really think about it. It kind of defies... Now, I could tell, you know, if this was at an angle, I can imagine holding a lens itself. If this dark area was the lens itself and it was at an angle, sure, we could get that, but not this. We can't get this right here, you all, really. How are you going to get that at an angle? Really think about it. Let me see if I got something. So if I had this, like this, I could have maybe, let me see, I'm going to try to use this lid. Maybe we can replicate it if we had the inside of that. But how would I even, I need to do this, you all. I'll try to, I can't make it smaller. Okay, I'm going to try to make it smaller. How could we get that effect of the inside of that on here? But yet that looked like a circle coming straight at us. If we were to angle this that way, then it would look like the center part. It would. The clear part would look like the dark part in there because it would be going in the same direction. But for the life of me, I can't get the one part over here that looks like a zero. I don't know how that would even be done if you were holding something, say, at an angle. Would this do it, you all? Would this look... I'm trying to get the center part of this at the angle of the center part of that, if I could. And yet, that right there circle has to kind of sort of be angled outward. I can't get it. I'm not able to get it, you all. There's something that's not right with this because I can't replicate it. Gina, honey, just because you replicate it doesn't mean it's not. No, that's a perfect zero. It's a perfect zero, you all. I tried to replicate it. I'm trying to think of how on earth could I replicate it, because I've never replicated it, even with when I've had lens flares, and you may have never. The bending of, I like that, Bethany. The bending of time-space continuum, maybe. Tip it towards me. Tip it towards me. You think it's a hologram? Christina Faith, honey, what you got going on? Where does Christina Faith's, Christine Mott, hello there. I'm glad you got a notification. The binary code that make up the skies are glitching out. That could be. So if I were to tilt this toward me, I'm trying to replicate this part right here. I'm trying to replicate just, I had to get this part completely flat, which would be like the center of this, perhaps at that same angle, if I could do it at that same angle. But then, what about the angle that these are going in? What about the angles of these? Because these right here, I'm going to tell you what those look like. I wish I would have had my lenses on. I have a thing of lenses that it's reducer lenses, and they stack one upon another like this, and they would come out like that. That would be a reducer lens, because this is going at the same angle as these right here, but not this. Not this. This literally is at a different angle. Unless they've got the hood, unless they got a hood that is in the shape of it. See, doesn't it look like these right here are going at the same angle as that, but this one isn't? That's what that looks like to me if we were to do it. If I had my stackable lenses here, I don't know what bag I'd have them in. But no, it's not adding up, you all. It's not adding up. I want to know why it looks the way it looks. Christine Mott, honey, you tipping it away from you? Well, if I had visuals here, by studying it, it looks like a reducer, but the front's just a zero, you all. Something's not right. Why would the camera even pick it up like that? Really think about it. Why would it? What was said on the other video? Can we see what was said on the other video, you all? Let me see this. I wonder what the comment said over there. I do. Let me see if I can find it on the other video with the zero in the sky. There it is right there. Well, the number 0 being projected in the sky. Okay, that was 3 days ago. 3 days ago. Okay, let's see what happens, you all. I'm having a hot flash. Let's pause this. So it looks like it's on the same angle. It does. There's 2 bands right here. There's 2 like rings right here. There are 2 rings right there. There's 2 rings right there. 3 days ago would put it, oh my gosh, you are 2020, around 19, 18 on the 18th. When was the solar eclipse? I don't know when that was either. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be looking at the comments under that, you all. Why was the big 0 being projected in the sky if it was a lens reflection? Look at this. So let's come over here. It's weird. Let's go over here to the newest comments. 3210 means they are here. That's for practice, for putting the words up, and everything can't be Project Bluebeam, you all, really. It can't be Project Bluebeam, but, well, that is a theory. You practice putting the words up in the sky, I guess. Good morning, you all. The 20th is the eclipse, or it was on the 19th. Okay, got you. You see the projection now. Big old tires. No, it wouldn't be. No, it's not a lens flare. 0 is everything, but also nothing. Countdown. I don't know. 0 is 64. 0 is the potential of a being. Actualized 0 minutes till midnight. Why is it a 0? 0 point energy, crop circle, circle of life. It's a portal. It's an omega. It means nothing. 0 for homage. Stargate. 0 point energy. We're out of time. Something love to all. The 20th, you all. So if you're just tuning in, there's another circle, like a 0. It's not a circle. It's the number 0 in the sky on the 20th at the observatories in Hawaii. And if this is a vehicle's car light, then it's got this on the side of it also, reflecting down here. It's got a curvature down here also from its headlight, if this is a vehicle. a curvature from its headlight. And then like this, it looks like it's got lenses on its headlight. That's what it looks like. It's got lenses on its headlight, maybe. Headlights have lenses, but you'd have to be able to replicate it. It would have to come down in the same spot in order to get the exact same projection in the lens flare. It could be a portal. It could be a black hole. It really could be a black hole. Let's think about this. So what if something's coming from this area and it's coming through here? I don't know. Is that a reptilian head right here? You see that right there? Eye, and the reptilian head, like a massive reptilian head. Trying to think, and like scales on its body down here, like a reptilian head. It just kind of looks weird. It really looks like eyes. And like the bone structure at the top of a snake's head. It really does. The bone structure at the top of a snake's head with the line going down with the eyes on it. And then like maybe the body and the scales on its body. Another intruder alert. Hello, everyone. You think it's a plasma ring? I don't know how far behind this is lagging, but I see something. It could even be like a insectoid's head. Insectoid's head. It could be an insectoid's head that is seen there, you all. Because an insectoid, like a praying mantis, it looks like a praying mantis body. It really does look like a praying mantis head and a praying mantis body right there. Let's see if I can you? Can't see it right there. Can you see it right there? I could picture a praying mantis head with an eye and its body like that is what I can picture it, like a praying mantis, because they are said to be one of the species too, the insectoids, and I guess it would be gigantic. Can y'all see it? Because I don't know if you can see it or not. It's a giant. If it's a praying mantis or an insectoid, it's a giant. It is a giant, you all. They would crush us. It's as tall as the telescope. Or it's some kind of a being. It literally is some kind of a being out there. And we got a big zero in the sky. Looks like a thick turtleneck. Its head. Oh my gosh. You see its head? You can really see it. You see it? It's right there. It's taller than the telescope. You can see it right there too. You see its head, its eyes. It's got a an animal mouth. It does. It's got an animal mouth, you all. A portal. Well, that's how they would get through from the other dimensions. A portal. Trying to see if we can see it in a different filter. That's in a different filter right there. Another filter. A slate, a glow. Try to see if there's any other filters that would bring it out even more. I mean, you could see it right there. If you have eyes to see, you can see two eyes, a skinny head with a pointed like mouth. But I think this other one right here, maybe, I don't know which one it was, but it's like right there. Right there. And it came through. Let me get myself to a normal me. Yeah, you all, my ear's burning. Something's not right. Do you think those are that big? If it's, I don't know, some type of insectoid or a reptilian, are they that tall? Some type of otherworldly being? Praying mantis, yeah, praying mantis. We can see what a praying mantis looks like. Let's see what an insectoid looks like. And praying mantis. I spelt it wrong. Supposed to have an E, not an A. An insectoid praying mantis alien. Alien. A-L-I-E-N. An alien. That's their face. An alien insectoid. Oh, there's its face right there. There's its face. Let's see if the face looks like that. Right there, we're gonna see. Gotta make it bigger. I better take a screenshot. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot. You all sit right there. Okay, I took the screenshot of it. See if its head matches a prank. That's me. That's my head. See if its head matches like that praying mantis head. It's like right there. We need a better filter. There's its head. And there's a praying mantis head. Or anyhow, their head is pointed. Even the real insects, they have a pointed head like that. How tall are the insectoids, you all? How tall are insectoids? I know we're supposed to be looking at the reptilian, the number 0 in the sky. How tall is an alien insectoid? I don't want to see them. Who knows? I don't know how. It's an arthropod. No, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there, you all. I don't want to mess up. I'm not going to go back into that. I'm not going to mess with it, you all. I don't know how tall they would be. I have no idea. But they got all these things on the insectoids. They got things about aliens, different types of species and stuff. And this ain't going to tell us nothing, and I'm not going to do it. We got a 0 in the sky right there at the observatory, and it could be a portal. Could be a portal in the sky, and something came through like that, like this right here. But I'm not sure if it came through the other time. It's making my ear burn, and so somebody doesn't like what I have to say. You're not supposed to be talking about aliens, Gina. Well, there are other species on this earth. You would find a praying mantis all last summer. What? All, it never created an entry and it just needed space. Tilt the lid towards you and match it. I had already done it. I really did do it. I tried to match it. Tilt it toward me and try to match it. I'd have to have the exact same thing that it's got. First I got to get the angle of the inside and try to match it. I don't think I can match it. But I have to match this. This part right here is what I've got to match it first, probably. And see, because I'm not going to be able to get that. Not going to get it. Might got a canning lid. Let's see if I can replicate the 0 with a canning lid. Let's see if I can do it, you all. I got a canning lid right here. If it was to be like a canning lid, if I could get it leaned like that, could I do it? Would it? I don't know if it would do it. I can't really tell you all. Try to replicate it. But you can't spin this part. You cannot spin that part. If you're just tuning in, trying to replicate this right here. But I'm having a hard time trying to replicate it without distorting the center part of it. Did we replicate it? Because I can't really tell. Let me see. Tilted from the right side. I don't know what my right and left is. I'm not good with directions. I'm not. Tilted away from me. Okay, let's try to see if we can get it. It's still fat on the other end. I would have to do it like this. It's still fat all the way around. It's still fat all the way around, like one of those magnets. You know the magnets you stick on your refrigerator with the numbers on them for your children? That's what it reminds me of, one of those magnets. A block magnet for your refrigerator. Oh, I'm tired of doing the scientific experiment. I am. It's like it's making my ear red, and there's no way I can do that online because I don't know my rights from lefts. In the meantime, I've got all these clovers that I haven't put into my folder yet, my book. I forgot about the clovers that I caught yesterday that I picked. I put them in the glass of water to keep them from living, keep them alive in a cup full of love. That's right. I got to make sure I put these in there because I don't want to forget about the clovers. Okay. I don't know what those zeros, that zero's in the sky, and it looks like there's some kind of a being, an interdimensional being right there. Right there, it looks like there's an interdimensional being with its head, its eyes, its part of its body. And if it was a praying mantis or a lizard, its body will go down like that, and its tail end will stick out like that, and it will have legs like this. And it will have arms that won't be as big as its legs. They'll be kind of smaller. So we got this in the sky, and now we got what looks like some kind of an interdimensional being showing up like a gigantic dinosaur-like thing, but could be a praying mantis. But it's got that face and body. Oh. Yeah, you all. Yeah. You can go to the observatories and you can check this out yourself. Go to the Canada, France, Hawaii telescope. Here's how you do it. If you come to this page right here, let me do this for you. If you come to the Canada, France, Hawaii telescope, go to the images, you'll click on them, and you'll see, it'll come up like this. You'll click on the webcams, and you'll see that there is no time lapse. You have to scroll down to here. You got to click right there for the time lapse videos, and then you'll see the time lapse right here on the side, and you pick the date you want, so you can see it. Well, that's on the northern camera, but that's how you all do it, like that. I'm going to go because I can't figure out the zeros. And then there's some kind of an interdimensional being there at the observatories, and they're doing a lot of upgrades to their systems too. There really is. And I don't know, really don't. Oh, you're so very welcome. I'm going to go, you all. And with that being said, thank you. And if you all have any ideas, really, put them in the comment section, because I'm curious. You go examine it yourself and try to perform the experiment, scientific experiment yourself, and see what happens, you all. See what happens like that. See what happens. See if you can replicate it. And you'll find it at this timestamp right here on the South View camera. And then I don't know about this being right here, but there is some kind of a being right there. There could be more than one being. There could be something else that's going on, but that looks like some kind of a being right there in the sky. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your all's afternoon. I hope to see you all later. Love you. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Nierka. Michelle Stone, honey, you okay? Patrick, Patricia. Oh, yeah. The same. The song Saved by Zero. Saved by Zero. Yeah, I'm just looking through these because I haven't had a chance to look. Saved by Zeros. Must be hungry. No, I'm not hungry. It flared on the bottom. Yeah. All right, you all have a wonderful afternoon. Hello, Danny Lovelet. Love you.